to grab a wig and create a look. This week, because obviously it was Dragon Age Day yesterday, I am going to do my Warden. I haven't visited my Warden in a long time. It is a bit of a mismatched cosplay, to be fair, with various bits. Oh, my neck hurts, and I haven't got a hangover, which is good. Went to a Christmas party yesterday, so hopefully all will be good there. But yeah, so I'm going to do my Grey Warden. I have played Dragon Age, I've played all of them. I really need to go back and revisit it, but Mass Effect's still stolen my heart at the moment, so I will be playing that. But I will be doing my Grey Warden. Now the wig, I've changed the wig for my Warden so many times. But this time I've decided to use a longish wig with a fringe and kind of style it a bit differently. And I probably will base her makeup off Shep a little bit, but considering my Warden was a Cousland, and yes, I did marry Alistair, and yes, we did become king and queen. So considering my Warden is a Cousland, I'm going to use green in the makeup. As it's a brown wig as well, it's also brown eyebrows and stuff. So, but first we need to prime, so I need to take this out. It's so funny today, and it's not snowing for once, so that's a good thing. Right, blobby blobby blob, blobby blob, blub 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 blub. So yeah, it was good to go to this Christmas party yesterday. It was my other half's Christmas party, mine's not for a few weeks. But yeah, you do get a bit paranoid with what everything's going on. So just my normal shimmer primer, and then my green primer to hide a lot of my redness. I do have lovely red cheeks. And I've got black all over my nail. I don't even know where that came from. I think it came from... Oh, I think I touched the pencil. So, as I'm doing my Grey Warden, I suppose I better talk a bit about Dragon Age, really, after all. So, out of the Dragon Ages I've done all of them, obviously. And I did mention I married Alistair. And my Warden was... It's only because my Warden was a Cousland, and I found out I could become queen. I was like, oh yes, we're going to be bitch. We're going to be my king, and we're going to do this right. And I did harden Alistair, so he became a good king, not a bumbling idiot of a king. I couldn't put Adora on the phone. And the throne. I couldn't do that. I really couldn't. I need to sharpen my pencil now. I couldn't put her on the phone because I was like, you betrayed me at one point, then acted all, oh no, I didn't betray you. Yeah, you did, missus. You played me in case your father lost, which you did. Though I have read the books as well. And Logain loved Marek, so I don't even know why he turned against his son. I don't know why at all, but... Especially as Marek was Rowan's, I pronounced her name right, son, and Logain loved her. In fact, she would have probably married Logain if she hadn't been betrothed to Marek. So, it's very weird why you would betray the son of the woman you actually loved, so. But there you go. I am not going to do a cutout brow for my Warden. There's only two characters I do that have a cutout brow, and that's obviously Shep and my alter ego, which I haven't yet to do on live, so I will get around to doing it at some point. So yeah, I always found that a bit weird, especially when I read the books. I was like, how can you betray the son of the woman you loved? I think, and practically slept with, if I remember correctly. So, I don't know, I always found weird. But there you go. Not so queer as folk. You just decided to stop playing, or you're playing? No, you're playing loud. Yes. I tell you what, my neck hurts. So bad my tension's come back. Amazon delivery? Yeah. And obviously Alistair is half elf, which is, you find out. Girls talking about the social lives. But yes, so read the books. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, in 2 I romanced Anders. Well, in Awakening, obviously my warden married Alistair, so didn't really romance anyone in Awakening, even though I could have. Kind of made up with Nathaniel Howe, because obviously the Howes don't like me being a Cousland. But at the end, his dad decided to betray my family, so. In fact, I let his son live and didn't, like, punish the son for the sins of the father. It was fine. And then in 2, I romanced Anders, because I always play female. And generally, all my Warden, Inquisitor, Hawk are all rogues. Because I love having the ability to do speech and persuade. To be fair, my Shep has that a lot as well. Shep has that ability. Just to persuade people, or rather charm people and be like, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. It's not good. But yeah, and then in Inquisition, my Inquisitor romance Cullen, and obviously the big news about him come out. This is a shame if there's obviously he's a dick, the voice actor, but can't blame the character for the voice actor. Right, so I need to take my guard lines off. Yeah, and cut them in with my usual Dermacol and my eyeshadow TikTok Technic eyeshadow primer. Talking of TikTok, Dark Lily has blown me away. She's got like 20,000 views, which for me is massive. I know there's people out there with millions of views, but for me it's massive, and I'm seriously blown away with it. But there you go. Right, just cut these in. Cutty, cutty, cutty. run away. So, yeah, so in Inquisition, my Inquisitor romanced Cullen. I don't know. I seem to have a type. Alistair and as Cullen, yes. I think I have a type throughout these games. And I don't. Oh well. You shall see. But I was like friends with Solus as well in it, so I'm gonna go and kick his ass in 4. It don't look good for 4 at the moment. I don't know why. I'm a bit worried for it because of everything that's going on with BioWare. So we shall see. But yes, I will stop Solus. I really will stop him. There we go. Even though he's my friend, I will stop him. Alright, I need to wet this sponge. It's actually not too bad. It's still wet from I wet it earlier. But yes, I will come for you, Solus. Not let you destroy anything. It'd be nice to have the Warden back and actually have her voiced. But then again, she wasn't voiced in the first one, so how do you voice somebody who's not voiced? Be nice to have her voiced. My Warden kind of going for a little bit more natural brown. Not that my brows are natural, because I have no hair. Just noticed that one's not quite the same shape. It's going to be one of those days where they don't go the same. They weren't beautiful last night when I went to the Christmas do, but watch them not work now. Typical. Always typical. Watch will not work. Where's that brush gone? Oh well, just have to slightly opposite brown. So I need to set that. I will set it with my Rimmel. So yeah, be interesting to do what they do for 4. But I definitely have a type. And both my Warden, Hawk and everybody ended up liking me. Everybody. It's how I play the games. Right, so because she's a Cousland, like I said, my Warden's a Cousland, we're going to use green. So I've got out a slightly different palette. I'm not going to use it straight away. Oh my god, it's broke. It's my Sue Moxley palette in green, and I didn't realise that one had broke. So we will be really careful with it. And then I'll fix it later with a bit of alcohol. The only problem with Sue Moxley, they're so pigmented, but they just break so easily. But I'm a klutz, so I do drop them. So, I need to go in with my light brown first. And my favourite light brown is in my Romance palette, and it's this one. Use it so much. I'm going to have to find a different colour. That's the one I used last night. I used it last night in my makeup, so I didn't bother cleaning the brush. So yeah, everybody ends up liking my Warden. Let's put that on and we'll blend it out in a sec. So I do think out of the Dragon Ages, the Warden holds the most sacred part of my heart, really. I don't know why. I don't know why. It'd be nice if they'll come back for 4. I mean, they got mentioned in 3, didn't they? Depending on... No, they got mentioned. I mean, Alistair's king, so he said my wife is basically out trying to find a cure for the calling. So. And that was the other hard thing. Everyone's like, oh, this is such a hard decision in 3, where you have a Grey Warden and Hawk, who obviously Hawk is you from game 2, and you have to decide who lives and dies. But because I made Alistair king, I had a random Grey Warden that I didn't know and Hawk, and I'm like, well, this is not a hard decision. The random Grey Warden's gonna die. I don't even know who he is. I'm just going to go in with my Sue Moxley, these 2 brows, just to darken it up. So everyone else was like, got there and was like, oh, well, I left Alistair warding and I don't know who to choose. I was like, there, I made him king. I've got an easy decision here. We'll just get rid of the random Grey Warden and keep Hawk. So I think if I had to choose between Anders and Hawk, it would, I mean, Alistair and Hawk, I would have to get rid of Hawk because Alistair for the win. And he must, well, he must become king because they wrote Silent Grove, and Silent Grove is Alistair is king. So it must be canon that he becomes king. And my nose is running. Oh. I've got such a runny nose today. I think it's because I got cold last night. Well, coming home from the Christmas do. So it must be canon that Alistair is king. Just saying. Just saying, it must be canon. Right. Darken it up a little bit more with the dark in that one. Not too much because I want to put a bit of green in there in a minute. Just to darken the corner. So yeah, they wrote Silent Grove, so Alistair must be canon that he becomes king. Just saying, must be canon. He is king. Buff, buff, buff. I'm going to use some of this translucent powder just to blend that edge a little bit better. Just to help me buff it out. That's better. Right, I need to get my broken green palette out and fix it. Problem is you can't get these anymore. I'm going to have to be very careful. So I'm going to go in with that green and then we'll end up using that green. Well, I don't drop it. So go for the dark. I do like to put signature colours on for characters. And Cousland is green, so bit of Cousland green in there. In the corner. My protagonist, and let's keep my protagonist with kind of cool similar looks. She says. I'll give that a blend. Might actually use the middle green just to have a little different tone of green in there. Build it up. But yeah, I always play rogue. Always rogue. Get some more of that translucent powder. Maybe blend this edge. Because I'm not going to do my big wing. I love a big wing. And you should have seen the wings I had last night. But I'm not going to do a big wing. I'm just going to do a wing that's going to lengthen the eye. That's all. So, not going to have my big wing. A, because I don't think this character would have a massive wing. Right. No, that is doing right. Where's my brush I'm after? Use this one. And yes, because obviously you know my king and queen are Alistair and the hero Ferelden. Yes, I did do the thing with Morrigan. I did do the dark ritual, which will probably bite me in the ass at some point, but then Wynne did say love is ultimately selfish, so I guess she was right on that. I do like how you get to meet Wynne's son in the books, and I think you meet him in 3 as well. Pretty sure you meet Wynne's son in 3. Try to remember. Right, different. Just want to blend that first, and then we'll build it up with a nice strong mark. I'm gonna have a nice white. I should have put it in first, actually. I did that the wrong way. Oh well. Right, let's just kind of correct that first. It's not that one. Like a creamy pink at the beginning. So, oh, I keep forgetting these are broke. That colour. I should have done this first before putting that tick in there, but I can. Oh, we'll work around it. Won't be the end of the world. It's because I'm rabbiting and not concentrating. I'm not concentrating. I'll probably put a whiter colour in there. I know I could do a cut crease, but I don't want to do a cut crease. I want to kind of keep it all natural and kind of smoky type thing. Right, I might put a white on top of that. Put the lid on that. I really ought to stop breaking these. I'm a really good advocate, aren't I? Just break all your stuff and all your lids off and everything. That's the green. That's not the green I want. So in this one it's got like a white. What do you mean low battery, stupid woman? This should have been charged. Maybe it says 60% on the damn thing. 30%. Be alright. Yes, knew I should have charged them. There we go. I might end up putting a bit of silver on there in a bit. Right. This woman's just going to go low battery in my ear, isn't she? Which means I'm going to have to stop my music. Which is not good. And disconnect it from Bluetooth because I'm not having it go low battery in my fucking ear. All blinking live. Knew I should have charged them. Right. Back to doing all the green work. She says. I love my music. I could put another set of earphones in, but that means running off. And I can't be bored. I always struggle with this one, getting the curve on this one more. Eye socket is very slightly different shape. Let's blend that in. Light bend first. I need to put a darker green there. Where's that green of mine? I don't think I got it out. Oh, no. let me make a load of noise and pop into my box of magic. The problem is I want to knock everything behind if I don't move it. I need like a bigger desk, I really do. It's not even funny. It's not. I don't think I got my green palette. I've got one in here, have I? Have I got my green one in here? Yes, I have. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. She said. My other green palette, this has got a really dark green in it because I might want to put it just in the corner a little bit more. She says. So, let's just get that line first and then we'll try and put a little bit more in the corner. Like that. This is from Bourgeois and it's Smoky Eyes. It's really dark green. Like dark green. So I just want a little bit more green in there. Likely buff it out. Gently buff along that line. That's a little bit better. Some more after what I wanted. Like that. And then we'll like buff that transition colour again along here. I don't mind it smoking along here. That's a bit better. That's more like the colour I was after. And then what I might do is take that really light green in this palette and just like blob it along where that transition line is. Kind of act like a patty and blend. Like so. That's working quite well. Use it as a blendy transition colour. That's better. That's a lot better, right? Still want to put a little bit more of this really bright green around here. This one's always easy to draw. I don't know why. Weird. So, just a sharper colour. Put that in there. And then just give it a soft blend. We just go back and forth. Where we put it? Bit of Cousland green. I know I got on about it, but Cousland green. I think I'm gonna put a bit silver. So like it's just like when you blink, you see it. Right, I need to get my black out and do my waterline. So I need to get the black out and do my waterline to make my eyes pop. She says. Make my eyes pop. It's all about the eyes for me. I suppose that's maybe why I don't even know why I say like Dragon Age 1, because Dragon Age 1 the motive for the protagonist wasn't like the best. I'd love it to get a remaster. Needs a remaster like Mass Effect got a remaster and voice the protagonist. That would be cool. Just voice them. Give them a voice. It's gonna go underneath any excess of my waterline. Yeah, I'd love for me personally make a remake of Dragon Age or master it. Give me a voice protagonist. I know it's a lot of recording to do. Fit for the NPCs, so why can't you just do the protagonist? But it's because you have to animate the mouth and do it slightly differently, I don't know. I don't know. I'd love it to be voiced. I mean, they did it for Inquisition. You can be 3 different races in Origins. There were about 5 in Inquisition. And they all had their own voice, so don't see why. They're clean, they can go up there. You can't do it for Dragon Age, really. Right, now I need to do my wing. My very small wing. Very small wing. I still haven't got to use with that NYX that I bought last week. I don't know why I just haven't got it, so I'm going to use my W7 as always. And I'm going to use my old Rimmel brush because it's thinner. Get close to eyelashes first. I mainly do this because I'm going to wear lashes. I'm going to wear like my shepherd lashes, my thin ones, not my giant ones. I only put those kind of lashes on just so my lashes show up in photos. Otherwise my natural lashes look like I got jack shit. Basically. I literally look like I have no lash. Right. Load up the brush. Same brush I always do my lashes with. I mean, lashes. God's sake, I can't. And now I've just blinked and got black all over my skin. It's gonna be one of those days. Let me get that off. Right. So we want a small wing. And small wing to me is literally one brush. One little brush. Kind of join it up. Like so. And go back to the thin brush. And neaten it up. Good tiny little wing. Oh, my nose is running again. Fucking nose. No. Yeah, I just caught a cold. It's quite fun. I've got my Christmas do, obviously all being well. Like my work's Christmas do in 2 weeks. And yeah, they don't know I'm a dance floor whore. Everyone's always impressed with my dancing. I'm not even a trained dancer. I just shake my thing. It's quite hilarious. I think this one's going to end up slightly different. That's freaking usual. I'm not actually pulling my skin with this hand, I'm just like resting it on my face. Just helps me like not wobble, hopefully. Yep, that's the front bit done, just got to colour the side. The only thing I say about Christmas do is like weird to like being away from people for so long. And now it's like you can actually socialise with these people. It was just so weird because like you've been told to stay away from people for like a year or nearly 2 years. Try and get this eaten, then I'll talk again. That'll do. I mess with it too much. It's gonna annoy me. Right. We'll set that and have a cup of tea. So we had a cup of tea. Even though I'm probably going to put some highlighter on there. At least set the wing and then I can see that it's not fucking same. I'm going to have to carve underneath. I didn't want to. I'm going to have to use what's already on my hand and carve underneath. Oh, that's the brow brush. Too many brushes. Yeah, I can't believe it's like 2 years. Cause like, wasn't it like the end of 2019 that everyone was like, oh, this weird disease in China? We were like, nah, we'll come over here. How wrong we were. Just carve it out. Get a nice straight looking line. One always carves easier than the other. And that way you can kind of get the same cut as well. Right, beauty blend like that. Like so. Right. Now I need to do my face. How are we doing for time? So, it's the only foundation that fits my skin colour at the moment. You see me use it week after week. Week after week. I think I fell in love with like Dragon Age, Mass Effect and that because I've always played RPGs. I started with like Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. That's literally like my first one. And that's gone in my eye nearly. Just trying to pat the excess out that blobbed right near my eye. Yeah, I like to start with Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. Baldur's Gate. I never got into Baldur's Gate until I played it and pressed X. Because I was like lost to my save and I was like, I'm not doing all that again. Literally marched through the game just controlling Xing people. Just so I could see what the outcome was. I was like, I'm not doing all that again. No. No. Not doing all that again. Right, I'm going to take a little bit of what's on the back of my hand just to help put a little bit of thicker stuff on my cheeks. It's mainly my cheeks that need it. Try and hide the blinking rosacea. I can never say it. No. Right, so give my face a good beat. Beep 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 beep. And I'm not an elf, I'm a human. I'm a human. Right, don't really do hard contour, but I like to darken my cheeks a bit. Already pre-made. If you've seen my eyes the last 3 times, you'll know what it is. I like to try and give myself a facelift with it. I'm trying to find the right brush. Really old brush this is. Yeah. I will be doing some TikToks for this. I'm sorry I'm rocking the camera, it's because I'm leaning on the bloody desk. We'll be doing some TikToks for this character. I know it's weird because obviously the Warden doesn't speak, but I think some of the words from Vikings will like do for her quite well. So probably should do a Viking cosplay, but I don't have enough to do that. Or not enough armoury bits anyway. Wig line, chin line, so yeah, I think I'll TikTok some of the Viking words from Vikings because I think it would suit. I think it would suit, and I've got a couple of things planned. Jesus. Try and use my character on all platforms that I have. On all platforms. Right, so I need to go in with my white or my lighter contour. My light contour. basically give myself a facelift by doing that. Okay, blended in it. Oh, I know I didn't contour my nose. What a prat. Just realised. It's going to be one of those days. Oh, that's what happens when you go to bed at 1:30 in the morning. Semi drunk. I wasn't fully drunk because I danced myself mostly sober. But... and just chisel that in. Not really neat and precise, is it? Done those. Now this one has to be done thinly because if you put it too thick here, I mean, most people just do a line. I like to flick it a little bit just to thin it out, really. Right, sponge away. Oh, this needs to be wet. It's dried a little bit. And dried a little bit too much. Nosy nose. Give myself a good beating. Make sure it's all blended and nicely compacted into the space. I don't know what's going to happen with the A4. Maybe don't. It's like massive at 5. Hearing the rumblings that by where does make me nervous. Makes me very nervous. Very, very nervous. It does. Right, I need to set that. Blended quite well. Get out my lines. My face lines. Oh, bloody thing. It's got so compact. That's too much now. Didn't mean to knock that much flipping down. And then you just have to. I've not weighed too much, and I don't like using a lot of powder. It just sits personally in my pores. I've not weighed too much down. I'll keep me going for about a month. Very lightly. I was really happy because my makeup stayed on all last night. Oh, I didn't move. Hence with my setting techniques and using Got to Be hairspray. That's going to go everywhere. Right. Let's do my under eye and then we can do all the rest of the powder contouring. She says, so I want to use, what do I want to use? I'm not quite sure what I want to use. Let's use what dark bits left on my brush. Like so. Yeah. Under eye. I always do my under eye with the same colour I use on my eyes. And we use bright, I think, in the middle ish. Yeah, that's what I think. And I think I'm just going to blend that a bit on that so I don't freaking knock it blind. Alright, so I hook him a weird face. It's not too bad. Just want to take it off my waterline. I generally don't like makeup on my waterline because I wear contact lenses. So I like to keep my waterlines clean because of my contact lenses. So people wonder why I'm like, oh, I've taken it off a waterline. That is why. I'm just trying to keep it clean for my contacts. Because I don't want another eye infection. I had one about 3, 4, 5 years. No, about 4 years ago now. I really don't recommend getting an eye ulcer. Neat, trying to neaten them up. Oh, it's a bit thicker that side. There we go, I got it. Okay. Yes, don't recommend it. I also very painful. Very fucking painful. Right. Contour. I really need to get a different contour bronzing palette because I still only have this one. Now Ferelden is a cold, I think Britain. Or Lay is France. So we're from Britain. Do my little contour, my bronzing contour to give me colour. I generally won't put brush on because my natural redness comes through. So. And the top of my head. Fan it on. There we go. Nose. Always do my nose in a slightly lighter colour. Just try and thin my nose up a bit. Try and thin it, doesn't always work. Blend it down. There we go. I give up. And then I'm going to use my gold highlighter because I think the gold will go with green. So spray my brush. This is just setting spray. Use the light gold. And the light gold or the silver is usually my favourite out of this highlighter. highlighting palette. Don't want too much, just so if it catches my cheekbone you see it. I always put it a little bit here. This is my facelift, so to speak. Always a little bit on top of the lip. Chinny chin chin. Tiny bit there. Too much you look like you're flipping sweated up a storm. Right, so what I'm going to do is use a different brush. I'm going to just flick a little bit in here. The gold. Might use that gold. That changed it up a little bit, didn't it? Yeah, definitely changed it up. Bit of gold highlighter. Have another gold highlighter, I might be able to try it now. But either way, go under my brow, wearing it in the corner of my eye at least, this one, just to waken me up, make me look like I'm awake, not dead. I wasn't feeling too bad this morning, so it's fine. Where's the other highlighting palette? I only got one more. I really want to get another one, which is my W7. This was like the first one I ever bought. And it's got a gold in there. Being very careful not to go on my bloody eyeliner, obviously, because I've decided to change my mind of what I did here. That's a bit better. Just to open my eye up. Right. I'm going to put a brown, this is my work one. It's just a Revlon bog standard but in dark brown. I'm just going to flick it through my eyebrows at the front. Just to give me those hair definitions. Like so. Then I have hair there. Ooh. And then I think I'm just going to use my Rimmel black mascara. Put on my lashes before I put my lashes on. I did put my sky high on when I went out last night. I'm going to fix my face in a minute, that's it. And I'll fix my face, my lashes out. My mother told me. Spray. It's not the one I used when I went out. Out. Oh, you can tell I'm British, can't I? We have out and popped out. So I'm going to use my Sharp lashes, which are just slightly smaller than my channel as well, as you can see. Just need to clean that up. Where's the tweezers I used last night? There they are. Out. You popped out. You ended up out. You might as well stay out. Typical British. So I'm just using my Ula eye latex free. I can do. Put it on both lashes and I tack a bit. But I try and put it on. But I try and put it on. And then, if you've seen my eyes before, you know I have trouble. I just can't believe I got black under there. Sticking it to the front of my eye here, so I just gently dab a little bit on. Extra glue. Just where I want it. Like so. Pop the brush into my sand water. Brush. Where's my blending brush gone? A sec. Let's use this one. Just blend that away. I got all over my skin because I'm a twit. You ended up out. So you might as well get out. Oh god. See if these want to play ball. Today. Do they want to play ball? Oh, nearly went on. Just sticking to my hand. A little bit too much. I'm not worried about the glue. The glue dries clear. There we go. I say these just give me lashes. These are the smallest lashes I have. The trick is to kind of look down. No, I just usually give it a squeeze with the tweezers on my actual. Why has that gone weird there? No idea. Let's have a look at it. I think it's stuck. Oh yeah. Sketching my eyeliner a bit, so when I shut my eye, a proper line. That one's okay, I think. It was until I put that there. Never mind. It's fine. So we need to do the wig and stuff. Right. Also I need to take my top off now. So you just wear this to obviously protect my clothes. I've gone for a really old, this is part of it, but it's like a oversized brown shirt basically. It is technically fantasy, I think. And I'll put my lipstick on it. It's going to be a natural lipstick kind of thing. My mother told me. Don't know why I've got that song in my head. I'm just here. Look. I'll tell you what I need to put on as well while it's staring at me over there. I'm not going to put any other earrings on, she can have studs. There's the Warden's Oath medallion that you get, and this is literally my Warden's Oath medallion. Literally, this is what I do. Put it on. Technically, it can go shorter. Technically. I think sometimes it just needs to be a bit. There we go. Hopefully that won't pull too tight. My Warden's Oath. There you go. So my wig, I don't even know if this is going to work because I half styled it. So I don't know. Hangover's fine. I actually didn't get drunk. Well, I did get drunk, but I danced myself over sober. So I'm actually sober at the moment. It's great when you come home, you're sober. So I ended up with no hangover. I'm knackered because I didn't go to bed till like 1:30 in the morning. But no hangover. See if I can get my head in this wig. There we go. Ah. So no. Hang on, this wig didn't style too bad. We like it. I wanted to keep the stupid plait at the back, but no, it was weird going out to a party because, like, obviously we've been in. Excuse me while I wedge my head back in. Lockdown for so long, and it was really weird, like actually socialising and being close to people. So it was a bit weird, but hopefully everybody was supposed to be COVID tested and free, but we'll see. But yeah, that was the weirdest thing until you kind of got over that and just enjoyed yourself. There's a live band and everything, it's fine. It was fun. It was fun. To be fair, this wig has not turned out too bad. So no hangover, unlike the last time, where I went out with technically my sister-in-law, and yeah, we ended up very drunk. Very fucking drunk. Well, I did. But yeah, it's all good. No hangover. I thought I'd end up with a hangover because last time I went out, I got very drunk, so. No lip liner. Why did I not get my lip liner out? But yeah, it was very weird. Very weird socialising again. Complete. And I just want to apologise for... Yeah, no, hangover's good. I just want to apologise for me and Mike just like jumping in on the quiz stream the other week and just being idiots. It was like being in a mini convention for us. It was quite funny. It was quite funny. Because sometimes I walk away with no hangover and sometimes I do. And last time I didn't. I was like, I had a feeling I might end up with a hangover. Because last time I got a hangover. Yeah, sorry for being... The quiz was a lot of fun and me and Mike were just being idiots. It really was like being at a mini convention for us. It's like, oh, we should have washed the pots hours ago, but we didn't. We just sat and watched you guys. Hopefully making plans for Kit as well. It's going to be nice to hopefully come back with some really big cosplays. If we get tickets. Right, I'm going to try my new lipstick out. And I've got a right runny nose because it was fucking cold last night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to cons next year. There's no MCM in March, so we'll probably go MegaCon. I am not going Wales freaking con again. Is that the one I want? Pontarsel, yes. Because that queue was ridiculous. I've never queued that long for a freaking ticket in my life. Not a bad colour. Need to say, don't be going this again. And I think if I did like tattoo, or I can never say it, I would have to stay in a hotel because I can't camp. And I can camp, but I'm a bit like Lizzie. I end up with back issues. I don't know if I like that colour. I might have to mix two colours here. I don't know if I like that colour. The problem is when I do like an actual lip, when I want to do photos, I need like a lipstick that stands out so it looks like I've got fucking lips. Otherwise I look like I've got no lips. Where's that pink one? Do I think I can mix these two together? Born to Hustle's 2. Looks like there's nothing there. Right, do it the other way. Nick that one. But yeah, hopefully get to go to cons. That's it, colour. Go to cons. And you can grind and find I don't care. I just sit here and ramble half the time anyway. Well, I think I'm nearly done, to be fair. I need to go and photo. My little Grey Warden, nothing major. Not a big cosplay, this one. More of a casual. I only did it because it was like Dragon Age Day yesterday. Just like I did Shepherd when it was in 7 day. I don't know if I like that lipstick. Oh, it'll do. I can't be asked. I can't be asked to change the lipstick. I think the next time you're having the quiz though, I'm supposed to be at my work's Christmas do. So I'll probably be drunk. No, I won't. I didn't get drunk at the last one. Fix that bottom. Yeah, we want to come back with some big cons. Some big costumes. Kind of Mass Effect it up again. I don't even know what that piece is doing. I might just pin it. Love to come back with proper cons. I just want to see people again. I want to see people and friends and... Yeah, I think we want to come back with Garrison Chef in full armour again. Because it's over 10 years ago since we'd done that. And we can make so much better armour now. Because obviously... oversized props. Always oversized props. I'm trying to pin that in place so it just stays where I want it. Yeah, I don't know. I want to come back with Garrison Chef. with armour I can actually get in and go toileting would be nice. Unlike the first time I do it. I don't know who anyone else to bring. Because I kick it back old school. I mean, you've seen my cosplays and stuff. I like do like legend and stuff like that, and I have a feeling no one's going to recognise me. No one ever does. So I don't know who else I want to do. I'm not 100% sure who else I want to do. Comfy would be nice. Comfy and pockets. Would be awesome if we could have that. That'd be great. I don't think that clip's very well hidden, but never mind. I always have it. Well, no, I think the worst prop I've ever had is basically that sitting behind me. I want to bring Jet back as well because I have ordered the Omniblade, the light up Omniblade, which you can use as a prop. And it's not turned up yet, so I've like messaged BioWare going, oi, where is it? Because it's starting to be delivered to people. So I want to know where it is, because that would be nice. But I don't know what else I want to do. I was looking at Maleficent before lockdown, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I don't know what I want to do. Could bring my DCs that I've done in my Grab a Wig series. Don't know. Comfy would be nice. But I don't know. No idea. Could bring the Saints back. They are allegedly bringing them back in the game, aren't they? Bring back the Saints. Never know. I'll do. Very simple look today. I feel like my face is so round today. I think I'm just puffy. Yes, Saints would be good. I've still got my Shandy cosplay somewhere. I need a new top though, because the old one's a bit there. No. I would need a new top. Bring back the Saints. I still got the gun that makes annoying noise. I know, you sit there like, oh my god, I wanted to like bring back it. I don't know what I'm going to make about the new game, because the new game, from what I've seen, is like young Saints, but it's completely different gang. So I'm not 100% sure. I clear out all my old cosplay stuff all the time because I'm like trying to make up random costumes or like revisiting stuff. I mean, you've seen I revisited my Evil Lyn and just went with the new Evil Lyn's hair because that's so much easier than like wearing the frickin' helmet, which squishes your brain, and stuff like that. I've still got technically I'm cautiously intrigued by the new Saints. I've still got technically my Dale Arden upstairs. Hi guys! My Dale Arden upstairs, and that probably shoulder pad needs fucking fixing. It's been in the loft for like 6 years or more. Oh, my nose is so runny. Freaking weather last night. But yeah. They bring the new Saints out. I'm still cautiously intrigued, like, you know me, big Mass Effect fan, like what they're going to do there as well. But yeah, bring back the Saints, kick out the Saints. I've always preferred the Saints to GTO. Always have. Mike's like, why? I said, because the Saints is silly. I can't remember. I remember we sold the big... Mike made me the big purple dildo thing in to Cosplay, and we sold it in the charity auction. I had no idea who bought it. It sold for like 100 odd quid. I'll never forget Lizzie trying to sell it. That was hilarious. Just waving it around. This big purple schlong. That was hilarious. That was made out of a pool noodle. I never forget Mallory's face either. He was like, who made this? And we just didn't speak up. We're like, nah, winners. We're just hiding in the background. That was hilarious. But no, definitely don't know what to do about Saints. Do I bring back the Saints? I don't know. I can do anyone I've done on these lives. Play Expo. We sold it at the charity auction, like I say, it made about 100 odd quid. Could easily make a new one, it's a fucking purple noodle. 'Tis the iconic thing. Let me move my mirror, I don't need my mirror anymore. 'Tis the iconic thing. From the Saints. Better bring it back in the new game. If they don't bring it back in the new game, I'll be highly disappointed. Highly, highly disappointed if they don't bring it back. There you go. Do you realise I've done... Yeah, no, it's not a Saints game if they don't have a purple schlong that you can beat people up with. It's just not the Saints. Or some sort of vibrator that you can beat people up with. That's not the Saints otherwise. I still can't decide how I'm there. It's not the Saints. Oh. Think about it. I could take any costume I've done in these lives. I've done 76 of these lives now. 70 fucking 6. I didn't think I'd be doing that many. I only did it like in lockdown to like for something to do. I didn't think like I'd be doing these 76 episodes later. That's ridiculous. I could take anyone. I could put a vote out, couldn't I? Here's a selection of my costumes. Which ones do I take? Yeah, I've done 76. Obviously some are original characters. Grey Warden. Shep. Shep's original but not. And like Black Canary, Poison Ivy. Some I've done multiple costumes for. Like I think I've done 2 or 3 for Poison Ivy. I've done 2 for Black Canary. But yeah, I've done 76. It's ridiculous. I didn't think I'd do that many. But yeah. It's kept me sort of sane. So yeah, I could literally just put a vote, couldn't I? Pick out of my backlog. Which ones do I take? Because I can't decide which one to take. Yeah, it's a lot to do. Been very bored on Sundays. Well, I do it because like Mike's usually doing his meal prep. He's downstairs cooking at the moment for his meal prep for the week that he takes to work. So I'm like, oh, while he's doing that, I'll go up here and go live. And talk to myself and ramble on about random shit. But yeah, I could do that, I suppose. Which one do I take? And yeah, I started my TikToks back then as well. Not a very big account. But yeah, it's called I Am Bored. What do I do? Let's be creative. Let's try and keep myself sane in some sense. I need a better setup, to be honest, because I've done them all on my phone. my poor little phone has been through the mill over the last 2 years. Using the camera and everything. Probably ought to get a better setup. Oh well. But yeah, I suppose I get my ass moving. Because I can hear he's finished cooking. And it's near 3 o'clock. So I need to do all my filming. And all my TikToks. And then do the photo shoot and get it fucking up. And then that's it. Cool. I'll have to look in that. I'd have to look at that. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this up for though. Doing all these episodes. But I have to look into it. I'll probably end up streaming gaming stuff as well. Mike had this idea of like, you could play Mass Effect dressed as Commander Shepard streaming it. I was like, yeah, okay, do you realise I ain't sitting there in the armour for a start. He's like, just play Mass Effect and just sit there rambling as Shep. I was like, okay. That's random, but never mind. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. I've just done it all on my phone because money. Well, money even more so because I've had to change job. Yeah. Casual style. Yeah, just sit there as my casual friends, yeah. Which is quite easy because I can change that into that makeup coming home from work. I could easily alter my work makeup and just sit there like, hi, Jep here, playing Mass Effect. I'd have to do it on my second run playthrough, so at least my character has fucking decent weapons. And I can just charge through the battlefield and not actually get damaged. I can stand in the middle of the battlefield just like, yeah, bitch, bring it on. Yeah, Mike did suggest doing that. Sit there playing yeah, dressed as Photoshop. The only problem is we don't have a PC that would run it. It would have to be off the PS4. And I don't know how the streaming works off the PS4. Because we don't have a strong PC. Unfortunately. Not really. But I might do that. Like when I want a break from doing all the makeup shit. I might do that. But we'll see. You shall see. She'd never give me things like this, I just sit there playing with them. We shall see. I'm not going to do what some people do. Like, I know some people like stream in bikinis and shit, and I ain't doing that. No. As a point, I had someone fucking talking to comedians and that. I put up my Dark Lily on DeviantArt, and somebody messaged me going, do I have a naughtier DeviantArt? No, I don't, mate. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't want to do OnlyFans because once that shit's on the internet, it never leaves. What is it with people? Seriously. I swear DeviantArt's turned into the new Tumblr. Yes, DeviantArt's still a thing. DeviantArt's basically become the new Tumblr. For the porn shit. And you get the creeps on there. I just post just like the photos on there and stuff. Like what I post on my Facebook page, I just post it on there. And yeah, I get the creeps. It's literally turned into the new Tumblr. Since Tumblr removed all their porn. But yeah, I get lots of creeps. Just message me. Especially if I wear things like Lily. Who else did I get on? Evil Lynn got one. A private message. I just ignore them. Who else got one? There was the guy I had to block off my Facebook page because the private message he sent me, I'm like, no mate, you're a creep. I can't remember what costume that was for. Something about sitting on his face. I was like, go away. I don't know why, I just get the creeps now and again. But yeah, DeviantArt's a thing. Cosplay Island is sort of still going. Don't really post on that. Well, I do. I post on that, so I've got a record of what I've done. Especially when I see my old stuff, when I revisited my old cosplays and redone them. Because obviously, I think my makeup skills have slightly improved over the year. And then you compare them, you're like, oh shit. Like, 3 years ago, I didn't even know how to do eyebrows. Now I can do eyebrows. But yeah, DeviantArt's definitely the new Tumblr. I do get quite a few seedy messages now and again. And I'm just like, block. Can't be doing with you, mate. I don't want to be asked. I know it's a shame about the creeps. You know you're going to get them, whatever. Best thing to do is just ignore them and block them or delete them or whatever. Or just tell them to do one. But yeah, you're going to get it. Especially if you're female and you decide to show a bit of cleavage. They just think you're theirs. God knows what it's going to be like when you go back to a con and you speak to somebody at a bar and they think you're going to be in their pants. I've had that happen at a con. I think I made a comment about how I liked a guy's t-shirt because I knew the anime or something stupid. Oh, that was like one of my favourite characters or something. I can't remember what it was. And literally thought I wanted to like jump in his pants. I was like, I am talking to you because you're wearing a t-shirt and we're at a bar. Fuck off. Yeah. You're going to get creeps, whatever. Unfortunately, you just have to deal with them. But DeviantArt, I think, is the most place I get them. Had the odd comment on TikTok, but I just leave it on TikTok because you boost my algorithm, so I don't care. I never had to book, excuse me, I think about 3 or 4 off my Facebook page. Oh well, never mind. It's going to be fun when all these youngsters have done all the shit and clearly post it on Facebook, and then they go and wear it at a con and they have no idea what the creeps are like and probably don't know how to handle them. I do fear for them a little bit. And they probably won't know how to hold their alcohol either. Be like that booze con all over again. Oh, I better get my ass moving. It's lovely talking to you, Froggy. I have to catch up again properly in person at some point. It'd be nice to actually catch up with everyone in person. Yeah, you have a good day too. I'm now going to go and be a model. Yes, you have a good day doing. Hope you get on well with Final Fantasy. Yeah, definitely need to catch up in person. Need to catch up with everybody in person. Everybody. But yes, have a good day. And this is just because I'm going to post this on my YouTube page as well. It will be up on my YouTube page in about a week's time. So if you follow me on there, great. If not, I will see you hopefully all next week. No hangover will be pending on that one. But yes, take care.